is Tea Tuesday, and I decided I would show you this book again because I had requests to see the book again. So we will show it to you. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this so you can see it really good without me being in the way. I'm doing this all by myself, and it's not the easiest, but we will try. I have coffee in my cup, and it's my chicken cup. This is the book that I made for the kids to look at, and on the front has the Harry Potter tarot cards because Emily was printing them out, and she happened to print the same on the back and the front of each page, so I took the ones that were left over. This page here is a picture of Abigail that Emily drew years and years ago. Then there is this little pocket that I made here, and this has got nothing really. It's just a paper with and that's a can, mushroom can. But anyways, the card is the focal point of this one. And my sister Anita made this card. She used to make a lot of cards. Her cards are actually very beautiful. This one she made because she was having coffee with us, and she wanted to keep the pot brewing, so she must have given me a little extra to help the pot along. But it's a beautiful card, and I put it in this little pocket that I made. Then this side, there's a pocket I made out of the vegetables and the soup, and this is a picture that Laura drew of herself. Then on this side, this is the kids. This year they were standing, but this isn't all of them. And I wanted to show the height is basically what I was doing. This is this year's Christmas picture. And on this side, there's a recipe for hot chocolate that Jessica made, and she threw it out, and I took it out of the garbage, and then I just cut this card. I thought that card was kind of nifty. This is a picture that Brianna drew, and this one is just stuff that I put on there. This is the layer food, and this is the layer for the chickens that shows that this one's an old one, this one's a new one. It shows the ingredients that's in them. I had the kids draw me pictures for Christmas, and they drew me, Kyle drew me this Grinch, and then over here is where Paige drew this reindeer. I put an envelope here with cards in it. I wanted to keep these cards. This I got in the mail. It's a Bible verse card that I wanted to keep. And this is a card that Anita made also. And she used to do Stampin' Ups, stamping cards. That was for my birthday and for Easter. My birthday fell on Easter that year. This is just from church. It had a pen on here, but it's like a bookmarker, and it also has a prayer on the back. I forgot to put this back. That was just something I found that the kids were playing with. This is a picture that Asher drew. She's really very talented. Then this side is just another card that I got in the mail. And on the other side, I have another bookmarker that got from church that had a pen on it, and it's got a prayer on the back. And this is just from one of the cards I got. It had a hi, and I stenciled onto the page. This that I saw people painting, so I thought, well, I will paint. This is a zine that I made. It's not real good, but it was fun to make. And it was faces that I drew, and then I just put them on the zine. And the zine is one piece of paper, and it's how you fold it. And that's how you make a little book. And these are pull-out tabs that I made into the zine. So you can write on them if you wanted to write on them. And this is another picture of the kids. This is last year's picture. This isn't this year. And this was a card that I liked, that I had gotten as a Christmas card. And this was on a Christmas card. And I cut it out and put it on the envelope. And this is a just Christmas cards. And then it had Believe on it. And I cut out the Believe and glued that on. This is a picture of the kids this year. And I asked them to try to lay back. And this is some of them. But then I lost some of them in the photo. Then this card was the one that I got from Joe and Tanya, and I liked it, and I just put it in my book. It's just a lovely card. And Brianna was coloring this years ago, and then she must have tried to draw it, and you can tell she drew it because the girl that was over here is over here. So she must have looked at it and drew the picture. This is when I worked at McDonald's. They had just built the new McDonald's, and I'm right in this red. Only the managers and I wore red. This is a card that Emily drew for her dad. It's a Father's Day card when she was a lot younger. And I just made a slot for it to slide in. And this is Michael's kindergarten invitation, and all they did was they painted the page, and then they just put when the graduation was. It was June 17th, 1987. And this was one of the stories that we got from when I was taking sign language. The deaf Donald and Talkie Susie, and all he could say was, "I love you," and she kept saying, "Donald, don't you love me?" But she never knew that "I love you" meant "I love you" when he signed it, because she said she was leaving. This was Brianna's bird she had made years ago, and I had it hanging on the bulletin board. And this is a picture from last year on there, and then this is the back of the book. Another page from Emily's mistake, but it worked out perfectly for me. And that's my book.